Hey guys, welcome to the Shawn Linton talk show. I am your host, Dr. Linton. Today, briefly, I just want to talk about the NHS care within the United Kingdom. I know a lot of people have got different opinions, and we have to respect people's view and people's opinion. But my statement today is very brief, and it is going to talk about the NHS. I know we first have got to acknowledge what we have in this country. We have got a national the NHS system, the health system, and within the health system that we have doctors, we have nurses, we have assistant, we have GPs, and we have a lot of people that work for the physical and mental care of a human person, of a human being, and we give God thanks for that. They are under Her Majesty's care. And I just want to say, as well as we know that about the improvement that we are going to touch on, but we are going to acknowledge that we first have a system which is good. Whether you're self-employed, like myself, so I pay my contribution towards all of that care. And if you're employed, that is come out of that. So we do contribute. So when you go to the GP, you don't have to definitely pay. Like I know cases in other countries that I won't name, but when it comes on to pay, you've got to have your money, otherwise you're not going to see a doctor. Now we have our difficulties that we must say within this country, but that's not one of them. So what we are gonna we need to acknowledge that this is first a very good factor, and then we can talk about how we can improve the system. And as a community, as a community, as a people, we have got to work together to improve that. And it does start by oneself. It's got to, you have some very good GPs, very good doctors. I know, even my very own GP, very good, well, GPs, very good nurses, and good, well, thank God, by the grace of God, I have not got to be in the care of hospital, but visiting people there, I've seen the care, and to my knowledge and theirs, that they have been well taken care of, and we need our people to pray for this entity or institution, and pray for whatever needed to be improved is improved. I can first state my experience, my experience, and I know this will help somebody. My experience is that I myself, I am what you say, a lick of a workaholic, and I travel a lot and travel hard. And I remember when I was doing so much work and I was going so hard, and I suffered with migraines. Is something that passed on my generation. Very bad migraine headache. So that's all I've got. Thanks be to God. But we have. I was going very hard and very fast and working, and my doctors keep saying to me, oh, you need to slow down, you need to take a break, you need to rest. And I really never listened. And I would say that I needed rest, and I probably had a bit of a burnout. Now I had a bit of, I call that group Project X, that they decided for whatever reason within themselves to come against me. Now, because I was already in that state, I did flip out, I'm telling you, and I will talk to you more about that. But I want to say that when I look into it all, if I had already listened to my GP by taking some time off, taking some rest, and just put the work down for a bit, then I would have be able to deal with the issues that shock itself at you in a more not only rational but intelligent way, even though that sometimes is needed a force in order for us to put things into proper perspective. So my encouragement to people is to be able to visit your GP regularly, you know, listen to your GPs, and take rest your mind. You know, when your mind is rest, people go to the gym, but when your mind is rest, when your mind is properly rested, then you know for real, then you are able, when you have an attack, when you have an issue, when you have situation arise, you're able to deal with it with a very rested and strong and a mind that is fit and ready like a soldier. So I that is my experience to encourage the our NHS that we are, at least we are doing something good. But of course, we do need to be like in all departments, you know, we need a bit of improvement. But the improvement will come when us together as a people we work together, and working together as a people, working together as a unit to create a one force. We know we are more than conquerors, and we know we will move from strength to strength in success. So, in closing, let us pray for the NHS, pray for our doctors, our nurses, all the healthcare, all midwives, and all the department in theatre, everyone that administer care to the public. And also, let us, let us take also the instruction. Do not waste your GP's time. Do not book appointment and don't return, and don't turn up. Don't take your medication. Take your. I'm glad I'm not on any medication, and I'm glad I don't need any medication. But a little rest, and for you not to go overboard, and for you to take your time in you having rest to restore your inner self is very important. So I say to you, let us work together as a team in Great Britain to create a one system. God bless you.